Breaking news, mass shooting. Harvey, Illinois, 7 people shot, including a 4-year-old child. Suburb of Chicago, Illinois, Harvey, Illinois. There was a house party overnight, and people were inside. And 2 people arrived to the party and just began shooting everyone inside the home. Someone inside that home shot back at the 2 people. 1 person killed, the other suspect sent to the hospital. Mass chaos in this little suburb south of Chicago. I'm going to share some details about this mass shooting that happened in Harvey, Illinois, and then we will further discuss. Check it out.
The Harvey police tell us that shooting happened at a house party on Des Plaines Street. In total, 7 people were shot, including a 4-year-old boy. Now, investigators say 2 people showed up to that party at around 8 o'clock last night near Des Plaines in Calumet and allegedly opened fire. That 4-year-old who was shot is facing non-life-threatening injuries, while 4 others were also hit. Their conditions are not clear right now, but police tell us they are stable. Investigators say a concealed carry license holder at the party allegedly returned fire. One of the original gunmen who was shot died on scene, while the other was rushed to a hospital but is now in police custody. A motive for the shooting is still not known this morning, but police tell us the shooting appears to be an isolated incident. Now, back here live in Harvey this morning, police tell us there's no longer a threat to the public this morning, but a motive for this shooting in the first place is still not clear.
All right, this is coming from WGN. 7 people shot at house party in South Suburban Harvey, which is the suburb of Chicago, including a 4-year-old injured and a suspect killed, authorities say. 7 people were shot, including a suspect who was killed and a 4-year-old boy who was injured at a house party Saturday night in South Suburban Harvey. A Harvey spokesperson says police responded to a shooting at the 14,400 block of Des Plaines Street, where a house party was underway just after 8 p.m. Preliminary reports indicate 7 people were shot. According to the spokesperson, 2 people arrived at the house party and opened fire on the gathering. Someone at the party with a concealed carry license then returned fire. One of the suspects was shot and pronounced dead at the scene, and a second suspect was injured and taken to the hospital in stable condition. That suspect is now in police custody. One of the shooting victims was a 4-year-old boy who suffered non-life-threatening injuries and currently listed in stable condition. Well, what is a 4-year-old doing at a house party? Additionally, 4 party attendees were shot. All were taken to area hospitals and also in stable condition. Protected their home. Terrence Simpkins, who lived in the area, told WGN News the scene was chaotic. A lot of police, a lot of ambulances, a lot of people laying on the ground. Simpkins said it was a shame having to see something like that, especially over here, because we don't have nothing happening over here. It was a sad moment for this community here. I guess a couple of guys came by to do something. They ended up getting shot. Simpkins said he heard about 30 to 40 gunshots. Regardless of how many gunshots it was one too many, he said. One too many for any community. The family member who did not wish to be identified or talked on camera told WGN a person from the home with a CCL opened fired on the suspects, killing one and sending another to the hospital. That's the best thing about exercising your rights, having an FOID cards and being able to protect your home, the family member said. So they protected their home. Authorities said it appears to be an isolated incident with no ongoing threat to the public. The investigation is active and no further information is yet available. Whoa! Crazy shooting. Suburb of Chicago. Wow. All right, this is Google Maps. This is the 14,400 block of Des Plaines in Harvey, Illinois. That's just show you on the map. General location. It looks like it is just south of Chicago. So a suburb of Chicago. This is the map of the United States of America. You can see where I live on the west coast of Florida there, the blue dot. All right, so let's zoom in. It's kind of give you an idea. House party, south of Chicago, Harvey. And here is the neighborhood. Here is the neighborhood. Here's the neighborhood here. the 14,400 block of Des Plaines. So, I don't know. The neighborhood looks sketchy to you. Let's kind of see the houses, look around here a little bit. Somewhere in this general area, they had a house party, and occupants arrived to the party, too, and started shooting. Crazy, folks. Crazy. Wow. Stay safe out there, my friends. Crazy. We don't got much more details on this shooting that happened, but it seems like someone in the house shot back. Stand your ground. Right? Castle laws. It doesn't appear the person who shot the suspects is going to be charged at this time, but who knows? You might try to charge the person back some way, shape, or form, because the shooter suspect, one of them is dead. Other one is in the hospital. So I'm assuming the one in the hospital, if the one lives, they're going to be charged with shooting numerous people, including a 4-year-old. Crazy. What is a 4-year-old doing at a house party? What's up with the police in this area? House parties going on all the time, or what? Pop-up parties, house parties. We covered these mass shootings at these parties. It's sad. It's very, very sad. Why does this keep happening in this country? When more information comes out about this mass shooting, you will hear it here on JLR Investigates. Sub to the channel, hit the notification button. We cover true crime 24/7, 365. You won't see me at any house parties. I'm inside by the evening time, safe in my own home. It's better lifestyle. We'll talk soon. Stay tuned.